Fabulous item from Squirrel brand in our 3 hours of In the Kitchen. This is the 2 cans, 14 ounces each, of the ruby coated chocolate almonds. It ships now, or it ships the week of December 9th. There's no auto delivery, so if you want to create your own auto delivery, pick up both ship dates. M99533. Now, this is a brand that has been around since 1888. It's the oldest registered nut brand in the United States, and they are known for sourcing, literally worldwide, for the best ingredients and doing everything in small batches. And if you've never tried the ruby chocolate, it's so good. It is the velvety lusciousness of a rich chocolate, but with a kind of hint of berry component to it. It is absolutely divine. You're getting 1.75 pounds of these almonds for $47.98. It ships for free, and it's $9.60 on your 5 easy pays. M99533, that is your item number. It really is the look and the taste of the holidays, and Jackie Grant is joining us, bringing us the Squirrel brand. Hey, great to see you. Oh, I love that sound.
Good to see you too. I know, we all love that sound, right? And you use the perfect word to describe these. They're like divine. They're so delicious. We've got our jumbo California almonds that we dry roast, so there's no oils or waters in the roasting process. And then we're going to coat them with this luscious berry-like taste of our ruby chocolate. And Joel, this is not artificial. This is all real coloring here. No artificial colors or flavors. This is the actual color of what ruby chocolate looks like after it's been harvested. The ruby cocoa bean has been harvested, and then we put it through a special processing technique that's going to unlock that gorgeous pink color and this super luscious flavor that is unlike any other chocolate you've ever tried.
It really is so unique, so special, and we don't see it very often. It's kind of like a holiday kind of thing that we look forward to.
Very special.
So take us through a little bit of who Squirrel brand is.
Sure. So like you said, we are the oldest registered nut brand in the U.S. We've been around since 1888. And back then, when our founder was delivering our nuts in a horse and buggy, it was all about the quality of the nuts. All the fancy creative recipes came later. But really what we started with and what has earned our reputation is the sourcing and the production of the highest quality nuts. Our nuts are sourced in places in the world that have very little winters, lots and lots of sunlight, and then we're harvesting them at the peak of freshness, bringing them back, roasting them, always dry roast, no oils or waters in the process, dry roasting in small batches, and then coming up with these amazingly creative and special recipes. The super popular is our ruby chocolate recipes that come around the holidays, because they are so festive and they are so special, especially if you're a foodie, or if you've got a foodie in your life that wants to try something that maybe they haven't tried before. The ruby chocolate is just something so different and interesting.
I mean, I tried it for the first time not that long ago. Yeah. Jackie, you were there. I was blown away by it. What I also love is that really at the core, literally and figuratively, is that California almond, which is sourced in such a very distinct way. And then that chocolate, you are not skimpy on that ruby chocolate. Like, there is a lot that coats it.
Yeah, you can see that super thick layer in the photo, and I'm holding it up here so you can see it as well. It is a super thick layer of, I don't know how well you can see, but it is a super thick layer of that ruby chocolate. And really, it's kind of a fun thing if you do have friends over, or you've got family or whatever who's coming over and they've never tried ruby chocolate or they've never heard of it before. I always say, close your eyes and taste, because the color can be such an influence, but and then people will say, oh, I taste berry, or I taste, a little bit of, it's not overly sweet. It's very creamy in terms of mouthfeel. Yeah, but it's really, right. It's one of those things that really should be tried to really be fully understood, because most of us haven't ever tried ruby chocolate, and it's a real thing.
It feels very exotic. It feels very new, and it feels fresh, and it tastes absolutely incredible. The berry that comes through on that flavor, you kind of get it on the nose when you pop open that can with that freshness seal, and kind of get that waft of it, but it's not like a berry flavor. It's a berry essence with the mouthfeel of a really beautiful chocolate.
Yes, it's almost like when you're tasting a glass of wine, you're like, oh, I taste berry or I taste plum or I taste some smoke. It's like notes of berry. It's
Yes.
it's not a berry flavor. It's notes of it. And chocolate is similar to wine when you're kind of, tasting
Without a
different
doubt.
chocolates, right? So imagine this as a holiday gift. Imagine it in a beautiful candy dish, on a dessert board, or on a charcuterie board. I know we don't have a whole lot of time, but I wanted to talk to you about the freshness seal
Let's do
too,
it.
because yeah, okay. So when your Squirrel brand comes, it's going to have a freshness seal. It's going to look a lot like a coffee can. If you can keep this seal intact, you're going to have fresh ruby chocolate almonds for 1 year from the pack date. We're going to give you the pack date on the bottom of the can. So let's say you've stocked up for this season, you've gifted some, you've kept some for yourself, you've served some, and you find yourself with some left, some cans left. That's a-okay. This is going to take you right into and clear into 2025 and well into the new year. So you don't never have to worry that it's going to lose its freshness
I
as long as you
love,
keep that
Jackie,
seal.
that you said if you can keep the freshness seal intact. And I am
a big if.
guilty of 2 nights ago staring at a Squirrel brand, a different recipe, the metallic ones, and I was like, I'm going to save them for Christmas. I'm going to save them for Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
And then I had a sweet tooth, and I was like, Kink,
Best of intentions.
get me in there.
We
Like,
always have the best of intentions.
I tried. It's $9.60 on your Easy Pay. Beautiful gifting, 2 cans, 14 ounces each. That's 1.75 pounds of this exotic, fabulous, luscious, divine ruby-coated chocolate almonds. M99533, and it ships now or the week of December 9th. Now, Jackie, I know we're going to see you in Gourmet Holiday a little bit later in the day, so thanks for joining us in the kitchen.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we actually had these